G'day riders, this is Mr. Kiwi Rider.
Kiwi Rider.
We've just arrived down here in Gore. It's just before 10 o'clock. In fact, we're struggling to find a cafe that's open. Apparently they all open at 10, so we're gonna take a minute. We're heading down to a place called Monowai with the Deep South Kiwi Chapter HOG Club. We're looking forward to exploring down there. It's way down in the South Island. It's a good band as well. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a great weekend.
Last weekend I pushed my bike the furthest I've gone in terms of the fuel. It was 225.5 kilometers. Filled up this morning, started coming out here. We had a stop, thought no, I'll be fine, I've got enough fuel. We'll be pushing it, but I'll have enough. Coming in, I just about conked out. I didn't know if I was going to make it. The bike was like this. And I could see the petrol station and the bike was like jumping and I'm like, oh crap, I haven't got enough just to get me in the driveway. I just made it. My heart stopped.
One of the problems of going to a remote location is we're all lost trying to find the place. Looks like Mrs. Kiwi Rider's running down the road to ask for some directions. It's either that or she's given up for good and she's running off. Did you get directions?
I got it.
Oh, fantastic. We made it to Monowai. Got a little bit lost on the way, but here we are. Now we're tracking down coffee. Wish us luck. There's beautiful, peaceful scenery here, but because we're very, very close to the hydroelectric power dam, we are dwarfed by these massive power pylons that are supplying power to the south end of New Zealand. Whew! Good thing there's high quality construction. Whoa! I almost died. This is a beautiful forest here. I'm sure when the school kids have their camps here, they find it extraordinary. Being an adult and having a few more experiences, it feels a bit like Murdersville. I can't remember exactly, but I think the name of this camp is like Crystal Lake or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, seems peaceful.
We'll like it here.
Forever.
since I was 10 years old. Felt the heat rise on my skin, and I've been on the run from the dark and cold since I've been living.
The beauty around here is amazing. I love it, and it's so peaceful. One thing that's really impressed upon me is that the HOG Club do such a good job thinking of everything. So they've hired a band, they've got like a portable fridge thing for everyone's drinks, just the little things, and everyone's so welcoming, and I never feel out of place. I always feel like there's people just like me here, and yeah, I just really enjoy it. It's just a nice kind of relaxed place to hang out with other people that like motorbikes as much as we do.
Awesome. What was wrong with that? Mrs. Kiwi Rider says that she's not very good at ad-libbing or chatting to the camera, but that was fantastic.
The first thing I have to do is go find petrol, because I don't have a whole lot left, so we're going to need to just go straight for petrol and then figure out our way home from there. But it's a real adventure. Like, we got lost a few times, no one really knew where they were going. We pulled over about 3 or 4 times. There's a big group, everyone's pointing and looking at their phones trying to figure it out, but we got here and it was just fun.
Of course, everybody is telling Mrs. Kiwi Rider that oh no, you'll be fine with the petrol, forgetting that she's got a Sportster with a peanut tank. So the further out of civilization we were getting, the more anxious we were becoming.
Yeah.
It's surprising where the day takes you. We've stopped here in Lake Anau just while we've been on the road, been thinking about the ride, and it's hard to put into words, and it's hard to put the feeling into words, but there's real freedom. There's still real freedom out on the road. That feeling that movies like Easy Rider gave us, there's still real freedom out there. Once you've worked your 9 to 5, once you've paid your bills, once you've paid your somewhat extortionate registration and insurance fees, bought your bike and all the gear, when you're on that road, none of that really matters. The feeling of freedom, the feeling of being one with the road almost, there's still real freedom to be had.
I was thinking when I was riding, this is what living is. Now I'm living. This is what life is, you know, this is what I want my life to be about, is those experiences. I love it. This is true living.